What's up, guys? It's Calibre here,
And the Beast.
and we went to the vape shop today.
We
Um,
did.
Actually, it would be yesterday for you guys,
Yeah.
so pre-recorded. Anyways, what'd you get at the vape shop, Beast?
I actually got a Vapor Storm Puma box mod. So got it in the rock uh, layout. It's like a graffiti style, which I think is pretty nice. It's all plastics. Got a door that's got two nice magnets in it.
Wonder if it uses the same type of plastic the blade does.
It's a very light mod, but it's almost got like a texture to it, which is really nice. It's like very rubberized.
Yeah,
The
and
butt,
that takes dual 18650s, correct?
yeah, it does.
See, the blade takes dual 2700s, which I prefer a lot more. Just my opinion. But go ahead and finish talking about it.
Oh yeah, it's just a 200-watt box mod. It's really just it's very basic, but it was for the price for what it is. It's only $60 at the shop, so I mean that's not too bad.
Yeah, you
Sure you
also
probably
got a
get.
tank with it too, but you're
I
not using.
did. I'm not using it today. I got to get some. The build I have in it's too big for it. I got the um, Vandy Vape Kinsai. Um, I'm using the drip tip on from put it on the drop dead to kind of make it match the mod because I got it for the reason it did match the mod. Got the bubble glass on it.
That's a
Um,
really nice. That's a really nice tank.
it looks very beautiful. I can't wait to actually get to use it. Right now the build I got in there is touching the what thing I need to use a round wire build probably or something smaller. Right now that's in it is just too big of a wire
Yeah.
really to fit in it properly. Um, but other than that, yeah, that's what I ended up with.
All right. So I will say this. Technically, yes, I am taking a step back in the vaping direction, but here's why. So I've been using smokeless tobacco for about 4 or 5 years now, and I smoke every now and then, and I'm just like, I've had enough of it. I want to quit this addiction once and for all. So I'm going back to what I consider the basics. I mean, it's more advanced technology, considering this technically just came out. But I went ahead and got the Aspire Sprite. It's a pod system, but it's not a pod system. It uses a coil head, but it does have a coil for nic salts. So yeah, and I also got me a bottle of Salt Factory crisp apple and 50 milligrams of nicotine salt or nic salt. So yeah, 30 ml bottle, $20. This costs $30. So let's go ahead and open this up. There's really not much in here. I'll set this off over to the side. So this is how it's going to come. You're going to have your other coil in here. It does not come pre-installed, so you do have to install it. But I already got that shit ready to go because I was vaping on it a little bit today. So yeah. But we're just gonna, and it comes with two coil heads, a 0.12 ohm coil head for nic salts, and then a 1.8 ohm for your free base nicotine. I personally will probably just buy the nic salt coil heads because that's what I'm using with it is nic salts, and I actually like it compared to free base nicotine. It's definitely a much smoother hit. Let me go ahead and put this stuff back in the box. Ah, shit, I dropped one of my coil heads. Go ahead and talk,
So,
Beast.
I was going to ask you a question while you're doing that. I was going to ask, how is I haven't got to try the Nick salt. So how is that compared to like a regular like juice?
Uh, it's really hard to say. So, I've never had 50 milligram free base nicotine. I don't even think they make it that high anymore. I know you used to be able to get it that high, but then in the standard for most vape shops and vape stores, like 12, 6, and 3, and then 0. But 50 milligrams of this doesn't really taste like 50 milligrams. It kind of tastes like 12 milligrams. I've used 12 milligrams free base nicotine in a juice. On drippers, mind you. That was a stupid thing to do. It was a hard throat hit, but this, obviously mouth to lung. Is it on? No, it's not on. That's right, I turned it off. It's got a throat hit there, but it's manageable, especially when you're doing mouth to lung.
Yeah, yeah.
I should point out the flavor of this juice is crisp apple. It's an apple mixed with menthol, and it's actually really fucking good. And I don't know what it is with the apple and the menthol, but something about it is it just seems so right. But I let my mom hit off this. Now, vaping usually chokes her out, just because she's not used to it. But she took a hit off this, 50 milligrams of nicotine. It didn't make her choke out or anything. And I was like, that's really surprising, because this is a strong juice, and Nic salts are pretty potent. They're supposed to go down a lot smoother. They're not supposed to be as rough, which I noticed that compared to free base nicotine. But the throat hit is there. Now, some of you are probably wondering, what is Nic salt? Well, they use salt to process nicotine. It's a better way of processing nicotine. When I first heard Nic salt, the first thing that went through my mind was, oh god, my vape juice is going to taste salty as fuck. No, it actually doesn't. It's just a way to process the nicotine. But this thing is little. We compare it, like, obviously it's pretty tall. But you look at it, it's literally half the size of my Limitless version 2. Now, is this going to replace any of my box mods? No. This is just going to be something if I need an extra kick of nicotine. I've been vaping on this a lot. Haven't made a dent in the juice. Literally, I've been vaping on this pretty much ever since I filled it up the second time, because the first time I had a little issue. I didn't install the coil properly, but if you look, my juice is right there. So these don't use a lot of juice. That juice is good. I definitely, if you're wanting to get off of smoking, Nic salts are probably the best way to go in this day and age. Just because, like I said, depending on how much you smoke, like, if you smoke, a pack a day, you probably need about 12. But if you smoke more than a pack a day, which, let's hope you don't smoke more than a pack a day. Let's hope you don't smoke at all. But if you do, let's hope you don't smoke more than a pack a day. But if you do smoke more than a pack a day, you're probably going to need either 20 milligrams of Nic salt. I think it's 20, 35, and then 50, which is what I have. Now, 50 may be a little lot to me because I don't smoke that much. Maybe one cigarette every once in a while if I don't have dip. But I do dip a lot, and dip has a massive amount of nicotine in it. And that's where 6 milligrams, this is what this is in. This Naked E-Juice, Naked Unicorn, that's what this is in, is 6 milligrams. And 6 just, it doesn't give me that satisfying hit that I'm used to, or the satisfying buzz that I'm used to with dipping. 6 never did that for me, which is why I kept going back to smokeless tobacco. So hopefully with this I can kick, obviously I wouldn't say, yes, I smoke cigarettes, but I'm not addicted to cigarettes. I don't need them. I need nicotine. And hopefully this will help me with that. And I posted this in a vape shop, and I explained my entire story that I still kind of smoke. I smoke every now and then. I still use smokeless tobacco. Nobody, I swear, some of these vape groups are the best in the world. Because the one I'm in is Vape Family. Nobody fucking downed me for continuing to use tobacco products. One of them actually sympathized with me as she was smoking and vaping at the same time. And once she found out about 50 milligrams of nicotine salt, she was able to quit smoking. And she literally believes in me. Everybody that I've talked to believes in me. They say I can do it. And I believe I can. So one of the, this is going to go a little off topic here. But one of the instances where I really need nicotine is when I'm playing a video game. It doesn't matter what the video game is. It could be Uncharted, Batman Arkham Knights, which I'm not going to be playing anymore because I'm getting rid of the game. It's not my speed. We already talked about this. Soon I'll be playing The Last of Us Remastered, which will be awesome. I just need nicotine in strategy situations. It helps me focus. It helps me concentrate. When I tell people this, they kind of look at me funny, but if you think about it, nicotine is sort of like caffeine. It's a stimulant. People who drink coffee, or anything caffeine related. Beast, I'm pretty sure when you drink caffeine, you're more focused.
Oh yeah, it just puts you in the...
And I'm pretty sure if you
really.
get you a little Nick buzz going, it also helps you focus, doesn't it?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. I mean, like...
Yeah, it's a stimulant.
Oh, yeah.
But so far, this has actually been helping the nicotine cravings I've been experienced. I experienced some today, and I just... One or two of these will keep me set.
Good, yeah.
Not to mention this, I will say this right here, right now. This tastes a hell of a lot better than smokeless tobacco.
It does.
So I'm going to jump the gun on this one because I haven't really... I usually can find a pro or con within a day. I haven't found any pros or cons with this, so I would recommend this little guy. I don't know what the battery's like, but like I said, I've been vaping on it pretty much all day. One or two hits here or there, every so often. Like, before I was taking hits like every 5 seconds. Now it's kind of lengthened itself out to every 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So or I'd say 25 minutes is a little long, but every 5 or 10 minutes I'll take a hit, and it usually helps out. And like I said, I've been doing it all day. These don't come charged with a full battery, so these 1.8 ohms, or well, this is 1.2 ohms. Higher resistant coils equal better battery life. Just saying. At a lower wattage, you want good battery life, build a sub ohm. If you don't care about battery life and you want big clouds, build sub ohm. It's good though. The juice is good.
Sure.
It's got a nice throat hit. A nice meaty throat hit. It's not like a throat hit where it makes you want to cough.
See, I was looking into, not the vape shop I went to today, which is Puckerfish I went to today, but tomorrow I'll be going to a cloud comp over at the one that's in my town, which is Downtown Vape. And they actually sell the teardrop, and I wonder if that's any good.
I've seen a lot of people use the teardrop. A lot of people like it. Although one thing to be note with I ain't gonna be able to see that on that tiny ass bottle. By the way, this is a little gorilla bottle, 30 ml. We'll look at the back. Alright, so it says, do not use with sub-ohm atomizers and or devices. Only for low wattage mouth-to-lung devices, i.e. this. Although I will say this has a pretty loose mouth-to-lung. Like, I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear this. And I didn't show this. I probably should show this. If I can get it out. Sometimes this thing's hard to get out. Let me get it there. Go ahead and talk, Beast.
Yeah,
There we go. I told you I'm going to get it out. So, reason I say this isn't really like a pod, it looks like a pod. I mean, you can pull this out and clean it if you need to, but it does, like I said, have coil heads. But, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say in taking this out. This does come out. So, that's how you change your coil head. And it does have, that's what I was going to say, it does have adjustable airflow. So, let me open that wide up on its widest setting. I actually had to turn it down because it was a little too much for me. You're not gonna be able to hear this beast because I have a noise canceling mic for my
Oh.
Skype side. But it's got a really loud. He'll be able to hear it once he watches the video. If he watches the video.
I do.
I didn't know if you watched videos that you were in.
I do.
The only downfall to this is this could be a con. This is subjective, really. Is I don't know if you can see this, but it's not. It comes off at an angle. I mean, it does sit down on desk if you can get it to. Yeah, it sits down on a desk, but it sits down at an angle. Pro though, Pro. How many fucking AIOs you've seen do this? Or it has a little cover.
That is pretty nice.
Keeps the dust out.
That is really cool.
Yeah. You can put it on the bottom. It looks a little wonky. Actually, it makes it sit a little bit better. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it makes it sit better. You can put it on the bottom, but I just hold it. It's a cute little setup, though. Cute little device. Charging ports on the bottom. There's not too much on the, not really too much on the box as far as flashiness goes. You can see what the device looks like on front. It says Aspire Sprite. Sprite, let's see. Contents, 1 Sprite device, extra O-rings, silicone seal, micro USB, warranty card, user manual, and 2 coils, 1.8 ohm and a 1.2 ohm for Nick salt. Hopefully the coils aren't too much for this because I really like this device. And I gotta say, calling it the Aspire Sprite, it makes sense because Sprites are usually small. And this is a small little device. I like that. The Sprite. It's a cute name. It really is.
Sprite.
Aspire Sprite. It's an awesome little device. I definitely pick one up. If it's $30 at your vape shop, definitely pick one of these up. You can't go wrong with it. If you're struggling with a tobacco habit, depending on what they sell at your vape shop, if they sell 35 or 50 milligrams, if they only sell 50 milligrams, just go ahead and get it. Dial the airflow down some. Take what I would say baby mouth balloons. Don't fucking pull on it like you're using a box mod, because that's a good way to fuck yourself up. Smooth. But that's all I got to say for this episode of Modmouth. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to S13_the Beast. Anyways, guys, this is Beast and Caliber signing out.